Hello and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Community Suggested Rules, Viewer Suggestion 5. And now let's head into our episode. Hello, welcome back to our playthrough, our A playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, Viewer Suggestion 5. What does that mean? It means someone in the community, or multiple someones in the community. If someone's giving me, like, a very simple suggestion, I might combine them. Settings for the game. You know, use these map settings, only use these tomes, go with this concept, use this, prioritize these heroes, that sort of thing. You are welcome to leave your own suggestions, either if you come check me out live in the in the chat, or in the comments if you're watching this on YouTube, or best, email me at sparkytdk@gmail.com. That is just the channel name at gmail.com. So sparkytdk@gmail.com, and I might play with your suggestion. If you do email me, just make sure it says it is a suggestion somewhere so I don't accidentally delete it. We are on turn 110. How do I want to do this? You're at 17. 18. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll grab these two underground. We're gonna backtrack a smidge and clear these out real quick. Now we are dealing with I triggered the Cosmic Conclave, so we are just churning. Oh, we got plenty. Through. I'm just gonna start building Spelljammers. If I have 900 binding fragments, I'm just gonna start building Spelljammers for everyone. But we are just churning through science because I triggered the Cosmic Conclave. Oh, that's interesting. Is that a thing you can give now? Oh, but I don't want to. I like the True Sight because ideally I would want True Sight. Oh, and we leveled up. Okay. Yeah, I normally ignore Fatal Strikes, but I never realized go for the kill. Right? So the reason why I have fallen absolutely in love with the Ranger class is because of the kill shot. So it allows for some wild-ass combos. Things like being able to trigger Call of the Wild multiple times in combat, even though it's only supposed to be used once per battle. On a vampire, it's even more powerful, because then you can do things like constantly summon Rose Vampires, or that massive attack that should be on a 5 or 6 turn cooldown. Congratulations. Every other turn. So this just guarantees. This is also used once per battle, right? So it's that thing of trigger, go for the kill something, and then next turn you can trigger it again. Which is not engaged in melee. Right, so I think 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is accuracy. But I'd rather have the crit chance. So we'll do that. And then we'll stop there. We started researching prescient circles. We believe we fully researched Did we not? Did I already cast it? Yes! Faded projectiles. Great. So that means all our ranged units should have a base of 20%. It's not here. What's the word I want? Maybe we throw it on you? Vision range, and yeah, we'll throw it on you for now. Is that a new enchantment we can add? I can't check. I'm gonna have to check that. Yes, we're still dealing with infestations, which is not the worst. We like infestations, as that boosts our... Yeah, look at this. Pacification. So we can just burn through vassalages. Vassalages? Sure, that's the word I want. Fairly easily. 2. Alright. You are headed in this direction. You leave in 5 turns. Is there anything... Oh, doing that wrong. Is there a Throne City? Yeah, no. Gaining the knowledge feels like a waste. Unfortunately. I probably could have timed the conclave better. So that I waited till after he left. But that's my bad. We can get a 6th hero. And honestly, doesn't matter what it is. We have a lot of melee. Another ranger wouldn't be bad. We have 2 Death Knights, an Elementalist. We started with a ranger. What do we have? Hold on. So you're a ranger. You're a battle saint. If we go to just appearance, first name... Battle Saint. Just so I know. So not yet. See, Battle Saint. Just appearance. You're a... What were you? You're a Death Knight. Death Knight. You're a mage. That's fine. So you're the other Death Knight. Just so I know. So... a mage, a ranger. So another ranger wouldn't hurt. Warlock wouldn't be bad. Be interesting. We could do a ritualist for the support. Wait, they can use Eldritch Relic weapons? Okay, that's weird. We don't have a defender. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I mean, that would be neat. Has a gold income of 200 plus. Player or resource node. We can do that. Let's do a ritualist. And we'll go ahead and recruit you. And you'll go into this army. And we'll start queuing up. We'll start with the architect. And then we'll give him... oh, we need to make a bunch of stuff. Alright, we can make stuff for him. Oh, did I shred the orb? Well, you get a staff. What did you got for skills? Which way did you go? Oh, wow, you went heavy mortal champion. Oh, Ooh, interesting. Okay. I can, again, Initiative of Materium into Purging Strikes, Adaptive Nature, into Withering Decay. Okay, well, we'll work on outfitting him and getting him another army. Otherwise... Okay. So you are going to need melee. What was I doing with you guys? I think you're a defensive army, right? So we can have him clear out nodes. Here, you're an equipper. You're the win the siege battle. Right. I'm missing an army. Hold on. One of these armies... Collector, Prospector, Lawbringer. Alright. So the mage is the one who likes clearing out infestations. Okay. So we'll try to find a gold level 1. But we can use her and say him to clear out nodes, right? Are Pirate Coves gold level? A Forsaken Cove is gold level. How about, can I see? It's not going to let me see. Yeah, so we'll split them up into teams of 2. And the goal is to take care of, I think a team of 2 should be fine here. I see you. And we're making our way. I'm gonna rush you for 16. In you go. So there's 1128. Right? But we have reinforcements. Right? We have reinforcements here. And we can go ahead and at least threaten. Right? There's 1800, that negates you. 1700 negates you, and if there's another one, he can take that. And I'll keep these guys where they are. I'm not going to queue anything else up. I'll let that finish on its own. And I think we're good. Alright, you're dead. Yeah, 4 armies. But, I am... Alright. 20. I think I have to. With the amount of times this city has come under siege. What does order get us? Alright, stability. Draft. Stability. Mana. Great. We've got circles. Do I want forest awareness? Let me get Battle Divination. Monumentum's under siege. That's nothing. That's nothing. Yeah, so here, let me do two things. I'm gonna try to... Oh! I did not see you. Okay. Oh, interesting, he can't leave. Alright. You come in. Save. Before I forget, we'll go underground. Oh, 189. Yeah. Shred that.
Hey.
Now these two will head in this direction. We're super good. All right. Good to know. So you got your architect. And now you need We'll double up on Guardians first. You go there. Hopefully it'll take these three. You trigger this fight. Yes. That's the... Perfect. So we get the Golem Mine and Caltrip stashes. And we both get Blightfall Conjunction. So towers take damage. They're starting with damage and exhausted. Okay, great. Great, didn't lose anything. That's 4 heroes down. That's a white. Ooh, oh, that's a sucky hardy plate. No, Remorse isn't bad. Nothing's really jumping out at me. I'll just go ahead and disenchant. Alright, you step in this direction. You trigger this fight. That's gonna be a rollover. You guys heal up. Down there. Oh, actually, that would... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Do I... Let's... well, hold on. This... Hold on. So it gets Artesian Armament... Blades of Decay... Heartless... Can't be controlled. Super weak to lightning. That's the problem. Let's... But it doesn't take... Imperium. And I don't have enough Imperium to... be spreading that around. So a hero leveled up. This is one of our Death Knights. And again, you can't go wrong with the curse. But we'll try to get to War Seeker as quick as we can. Again, you like clearing things. So... to put you on the defensive. Yeah. Your siege battles. Yeah, you can come here. That's fine. These two will clear this out. And then, yeah, and then these two will focus on clearing these three out. So Monumentium can grab it, and we're good. We're actually gonna pull you into defense over here. I could delete them, I guess? That's more resources for our stuff, which at this stage I think is better. Right, Garden of Bliss. I need another forest. That's actually a pretty easy grab. Because I'm not going to do Herbalist. I'm not going to do Temple of the Prophet. I do want to do Tithe Collector. I think a Golem Mine goes there. Right. So we are going to be... Maybe this is a more of a mix. Like, there's not much to grab out here. There is, like, this is worth grabbing. So swinging down here isn't bad. That's worth grabbing. Oh, he already grabbed that. And he grabbed this. Yeah, so there is something to be said for swinging this way. This is worth grabbing. This is worth trying to grab. Okay. We'll hold off on Tithe Collector, though. And we'll queue up. Right, because I wanted the Golem Mine here. Or here might be better, right? Golem Mine there, quarry, quarry, quarry. That's 3 quarries. The Garden of Bliss is the important one, and I want a Seafarer's Guild. Alright, so... what I will do, then, is probably grab this as a farm. Do I need to sell the remains? No, not really. We're doing fine. So here's my thought process. Grab this as a forester to trigger the boost to the Seafarer's Guild. Because I don't think Mage's Guild is going to be worth it. Grab a Seafarer's Guild here. So that... just because it's going to have a lot of water, so it's worth it. Right? 3, 3, 3, and 3. It's probably going to have at least 10 to 15 tiles. So that's 30 to 45 production food golden draft. Not right, not a lot of mana, but mana I'm not worried about, it's gold. So tons of remains collected. Don't need to sell them yet. Again, emergency funds. You're making a monument. You're making a monument. You need a storm port. Right. Not... We can wait a turn or two. Alright, end turn. Hey, gold boost. Great. So just because we keep dealing with shit here. Right, you need these guys. You're headed up here. These guys are going to clear that out. More importantly, trigger that. So now we've got Fortress of Vines here. I could, you know what? Just because 750? Let's trigger the big one for the huge boost. We can't do Gaia's Chosen. Bouncing between these guys isn't the worst. I could do Gold Wonder for the research. But we'll do the Entwined Protector. They've sent a war party. Yep. You're headed this way. And to here. Yep. Build an outpost. So one outpost here for the Dark Lair. And then another outpost here for the Astral Dew. Alright, and we made, so you have a Spelljammer. So let's look at our pairs. Okay, you don't have anything. So we'll give you the Spelljammer. Real quick, did they add... I'm clicking all the wrong things, I apologize. Miscellaneous. Sure. Fearless. Greater Farce? No, that's just +2 range. Which isn't the worst. Okay. Yeah, I can't do the Rune of Command. Unleash the Hound? Oh, that's neat. That's a new one. So, yes, I can do... So, honestly, a good tier... Greater Farsight plus True Sight is a pretty good little cheap combo. Because that only gets you to tier 2. What do I need for Greater Farsight? 2 focus crystals. Unfortunately, we don't have. If I go to... Sorry, not you. Him? No. Him. This is 3 vision range and sensing range. So, again, I would love the ability... Oh, he could use a better... shield. But I would love the ability to, like, alright, can we just take this and add just, like, 1 or 2 more enchantments? Would be very nice. Anyways. We need to make a ring for... Well, yeah. We'll make the ring first. Okay, sent a war party, battle divination, spelljammers, Stera. Oh, good, you're back. Alright. To the top. Right. You guys are headed in this direction. Save game. Just gonna shred it. Step back into friendly territory. And you guys are going nowhere. We've already moved for the turn. Alright, hold on. Done, 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 done. Alright, we need to... Well, do we need to clear that up? I kind of want to keep it there. I'd rather clear out down here. Ooh, that is going to take an... Well, maybe a double team could. Just because... That's gonna be in my territory sooner rather than... Or close enough to it. Alright? You are taking a nap. Well, recall... Arcane Tower, I guess. You... Okay, no, hold on. Oh, actually, cancel that. Give me the affinity obelisks. Also... Alright, Blightfall Conjunction. City requires more food. Not taking effect. Population, minus 69. No effects. So... wait a turn. Wait a turn. I want to see if the Pirate Cove is gold. So these two will head in this direction. Wait a turn. Might be in range. Save game. Let's see if this is in range to help. It is not. So I'll wait till it's definitely in range, and we'll just end the turn. Ooh. You know what? 10. Sure. So don't need. Great. You sent a message. Probably something to boost. Yep. We've got the ring. Alright, so we can pick a new tome. We could pick another tier 4 or 5. No, I think you're only allowed to pick one tier 5. Again, Golden Realm, actually not a bad choice. However, right, or Guardian of Affluence, Golden Mana, very, very tanky because of Blessed Armors. Gains Grace. Right, so basically the first, we'd get the prescient circles would negate an attack. The grace would not necessarily negate damage, but reduce damage. However, right now that we finished our main build, right? So we're pretty much at our peak. Right, we got Zeal, Inquisition, Prophecies, Paradise, Roots, Glade, Cycles, Stormborn, and Force, right? And we even picked up Artificing. So that leaves Cleansing Flame as an option. Doom Herald's an option. However, I want to draw Shadow, Torment. So if a unit loses morale, they'll lose morale and take damage. This will affect all our physical and ranged units, right? And we're facing an AI, and the AI is absolutely, what's the word I want? Ability crazy. It will it will always use abilities if available. We could throw up a few basilicas. We could actually use this, right? Because we want mana, we want knowledge. We have a lot of farms and foresters. That is actually useful for us. The Lens of Anguish would give us more mana and more combat casting, and our damage spells would provide more morale loss. We get Agonize, which is pretty good. Stacks Torment, no matter what, at least one. And we get a Transformation, which, when hit by an attack, we gain morale, and we get a random positive buff. Regen, Strengthen, Fortune, that sort of thing. So, I think we're actually gonna take Tome of Torment, because we can use everything. Will we? I don't know. But I feel like the priorities are Painbound and Tormenting Projectiles. So we'll go ahead, trigger this.
Make their bodies tremble with torment.
I will lock
the
Tormenting Projectiles.
Grunts of agony. Let suffering drip like honey across their pulsing skin.
I'm sure there's a way to turn that off.
Bow. Make them beg. Make them plead to their bringer of pain. And save some torment for yourself. For suffering is best inflicted when enjoyed firsthand.
Well, and we're actually going to pick up Painbound first. We're gonna, and now we can throw out some Entwined Protectors. So we can tweak some of these armies to have Entwined Protectors or Iron Golems, kind of at random. We did get our ring, so that's going on you. So the question becomes, what is Champion of Perseverance? Oh, huh. What's more important? A better weapon Okay, I think we go with the basic ranged armor. If we go to Blueprints, Custom, we want a crown first for the accuracy. And these guys are going to head in this direction. Game. Bookmark 2, so we'll clear out this node. Auto combat. Great. Oh, disenchant. So how does this work? Oh, Governor City, Minor Ambition. If you're 150, you're 164. Alright, we'll hold off on that. You're 318. But I don't think, yeah. It's a Throne City, so I don't have a choice there. Okay, so a hero did level up. Oh, alright. And again, Master, well, he doesn't get the fun bonus. He doesn't get a reset, right? So, we could do Spirit Breaker Aura. and flanking. Right? Initiative chaos isn't bad. Crit chance. Inspiring killer is pretty good. Actually. So that would give him, right, he's got a 20% chance there. That would give him another 10 for 30. And his weapon would get him to 40. Right? So he's already at 30. So he's at 40. So he very quickly gets up to like 80. Yeah. Potentially 70% chance to crit. With all the fortune. Where is it? With this. So kills a unit. Boom. Now he's up to 70% chance to crit. So there is something there. Warding aura. Master. Yeah, we're not going to do overcharge. Awaken Earth could be hilarious, but we'll pass on that. Immobilizing presence with the defense could be interesting. Or additive material. We could do blight strikes. Let's see. Yeah, dome of protection. Keeper's mark. Incorruptible spirit. Not a bad one. Gives resistance to all our units. Spirit breaker. I'm thinking either Adept of Shadow. You know what? Let's do Initiative Chaos. And we'll grab Inspiring Killer. And do I care about killing momentum? Basically, what this would allow our Death Knight to do is he kills someone, he gets one more action point, essentially allowing him to go into defense, right? Or would it be better for the diseased to absolutely shred resistances? I mean, there's also something to be said for going down this route for Terrifying Aura. I mean, I still gotta reset. Let's actually get killing momentum. Okay. And then... Yeah, so this is right, and then we have to come back to heal, and then go out and kill, and come back to heal, and go out and kill, but such is the way of things. Alright. Let me go here.
Huh?
You trigger this. I'm gonna keep the Dire Bear mount just because. And you... Oh, I mean, if we can't fail... Alright, that's an auto combat. Can't use mounts. Cloak of Hexings, only tier 2. So, back into the wild, my friend. More importantly, that's essentially free. Give me the work camp. You step back here. And this is technically one. So because this outpost is here, we can't do it here. So we'll let them heal up, then take this on. Now, we might be attacked soon. I've got enough mana. Oh, right. This is on a night. I have to pick one or the other. Alright, that's fine. You're a Marauder Guard. The city has sent someone to attack, so they're probably in here somewhere. I do want that cleared. I want to see if the pirate code. So we'll step in this direction. Yeah. Alright, so yes, they do have a spell gem. That's fine. The wind wall, production up to lawn. You pop in a turn. Let's grab the bathhouse now before I forget. And you up. The Seafarer's Guild. So we'll grab a forester here to get the boost, and then just start going nuts with water stuff. All right. End turn. Right. I finish at 1 p.m. Got it was on a 9-turn cooldown. Ooh. I need to go back to making units. I'm over 100. Dead. Also dead. Thunder Trunk. Oh, that's fun. Okay, something went on there. Alright. Call Blightfall. It isn't the worst. It is evil. But we have the leeway. Province is being pillaged. That's actually perfect. Here. Bookmark. Trigger. More boost. Oh. Elemental Slayer. Interesting. But you're in cloak. Yeah, I'll just enchant both. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. 1187. I think we go to here and here. New skill, which is more resources attribute. Tier 1 units, we don't have any. Resourceful Vigor would be nice. I think I want growth, though. So I think we save up the 500. We've got our crown. Goes on you. And farm. Let's see if we can make a better primary orb. Here. This one. Could do cosmic. Interesting. That's a lot of mana chip. Right? And then he doesn't care about crit. He does care about condemned and distracted. Poisoned. Why were we able to do disease before? Sorry, we get decaying from other things. That's what I'm thinking of. And we have the disease. Alright, so we have a point left. He doesn't care about crit. Thank you. So, he does do magic damage. So I think Sundered Resistance is pretty good. Weakened wouldn't be a bad one either. Bleeding, Burning, I don't care about. Let's do Sundered Resistance. It's just a good all-arounder. Right? So we'll start forging that for him. Right. And so 3 turns. Forester gets the boost. Now it's down to 2. After we build the Forester, I can throw down a Golem Mine there. So that feels fine. After the Golem Mine in the State Hall, the Armory, and get the Garden of Bliss. We might put underground. Or here. Because then it's next to this. Not that it really matters. Decisions. Yep, he's going. Alright, you guys. Aha! Are prepping. Actually, can we can rush them. Save game. Bookmark 1. Might need to fight it, just because of the double Reapers. Tier 2 isn't the worst, and we can augment him with either iron or plant. A power cleaver. Interesting. Well, it counts as a polearm. Does do decay. I will take that in case we grab another melee dude. I can put a teleporter there. We'll start heading back in this direction. Captured. Keep this. Lone Fields. Do we control flowing fields? Let's see. Oh yeah, here. Grant freedom. Yep. Thank you. You love us. Oh, you love us so much. Alright. 900 from modifiers. You're capped out. Great. Oh, you don't hear. It's like, you don't have a Whispering Stone. Okay, there we go. I don't know how long that's been true. But that'll give us Vassalage in 2, and we can just go down there. Way to turn. Yeah. So I think we've taken care of the defense there. So they still need to heal.
Hey.
But these two, again, I want to see what this Pirate Cove is. That's not bad. 36 science. Uh-oh. Right. Make units. Make units. Make units. Also, tons of mana and gold, so we can just pump out units like crazy. Let's give him... an iron goal. Oh, what's this? Oh, yeah, perhaps we'll meet again in the future. Let's go ahead and give him an iron golem. Take a look at his army real quick. He also needs 2 blade runners. So you might as well. Oh, have an herbalist here? Oh, we can trade out that herbalist? Oh, okay. That's a little bit of each. So 12 science, 16 mana. With another grab there. 10, 16. Alright, here's what I'll do. I will build a Basilica of Lamentation here and grab this as a forester for the research boost. That's not good. Hey, we got our work camp. Give me that Imperium, yo!
Huh?
That should still be enough. Maybe not.
Huh?
Let me heal. Monumentium. Right. You're all about research. Give me that research. No research boosts. But a forest here gives me a gold boost, which we don't really need. Give me that mine. Alright. Really? Okay. Oh, because of this. Alright, that is the downside to Plant and Iron Boy. They slow us down. Right, 40, 40, 40. Here. That's fine. Then we'll swing up to here, then we'll see what that Pirate's Cove is. After your... I think I do Nature Amplifier, or... Hold on. Casting. Hold on. And then I need to cast... Prescient Circles. I can afford it. And then... Alright, yeah. Okay, we're making stuff there. We can make... basic armies here. So I think our basic army, at the very least, is two Guardians... 24 and 13, 17. It's the same amount of mana, it's a little more gold, and our gold is just going to go up and up and up, I think. So I think 2 Shade Makers and Architects. And we have to summon the plants? No. They can only... The plant boys can only be built... Oh, no. They have to be summoned. Okay. Maybe... an Entwined Protector on our defensive armies? As is. We'll start pumping out a couple of Guardians. End turn. Hey, all my units gain +1 defense. So what is our defense? Yeah, base 7. So, like, 1 more defense is just gonna get me to, like, 56, right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, it's only going to add 3. It'll get me to 55.
Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.